Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with October favorites and fails. And I have some great favorites, but I have quite a few fails. So I'm going to start with the fails. I'm going to jump right into this. The first one is the Catrice Prime and Fine. Now, this wasn't really a huge fail, but I didn't notice anything with this. I got this to be a dupe for the Tarte Clean Slate. This one. I wanted to find a less expensive one, and I was looking for a spackling primer to spackle fine lines in, imperfections, and this just really didn't do anything. I thought it would because it's, you know, kind of looks thick, but then it's thin. It's like, it's thick in here, and then it just kind of thins out and doesn't really do a lot. So, just really didn't do much of anything. And then the next one, another drugstore, and I got this one to be a dupe for the MAC Whirl. I was looking for dupes, and this is the same color as the MAC Whirl, but I have to really press to get this on. I do not like that. I like a nude that goes on real easy. This is a great color match, but it is not a great formula. If you like these, let me know down below. I think the NYX are kind of popular, but these just, I really have to press to get it on. So this was a fail. I won't even use that. Okay, next, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. Now, y'all, I've seen great reviews on this. So this is working for some people. This did not work for me. And I gave this a good shot. I ruined several days with bad concealer. This goes on beautiful like velvet. And then I come back 30 minutes later and I have to do a full touch-up with my Shape Tape, my Prolong Wear. This slides around, it goes on shiny. I set it to try to get it to stay, and I can get it to look beautiful on application, but it just doesn't last. And look how much of that's gone. I used this, I would say, 10 times, and this is gonna run out real fast. I will say something positive about it though. That sponge applicator is perfection. That point on the end and getting right in here, but it just does not wear on me. A lot of people are loving this, but it's not enough cover for me. I like the Too Faced Born This Way better. I like the Shape Tape better. I like the MAC Prolong Wear better. I like pretty much everything better. Okay, my next fail. Y'all, I so wanted this to be a favorite. The Urban Decay Cherry. I gave this such a shot. It made me miserable. I just could not use this, and I'll tell you why. Because to use the Urban Decay Cherry palette, you really have to commit to a red eye. It doesn't have any other good transitions for me other than these two pinks. And those are real patchy going on. And I kept thinking, those are beautiful. I look at those in there right now and want to use them. And every time I do, they are patchy. I can't get them blended out. The brown is nice and pigmented, and these are a very nice supplement to another palette. That's what this is. This is a beautiful supplement to another palette. I cannot use this on its own. To get this red of an eye to look good on me, everything else has to be perfect and lined up right, and I have to have the right clothes on, and I don't know really how to do that. I don't know how I got literally 2 good looks with this out of about 30, and the rest of them, I had to save them with my Sultry, one of my favorites. This just did not work for me, and I so wanted this to be in here as a favorite. I can't get this to work right on its own. I cannot. And now I'm going to move on to the favorites because I have some good favorites this month. The first one, I'll stick with eyeshadows. Big favorite this month, the Sultry. This is beautiful and pigmented and smooth, and it is just a beautiful, cool, neutral palette. But she was good enough down here to add some warms for us. So you can warm it up and kind of neutralize it or warm it up with these. Then the transitions are perfection. That one and that one are so smooth and seamless and just perfect. Then this dark brown down here is nice and pigmented. Her browns always are. Then you have all these shimmers down here that will be so pretty for the holidays. So I loved the Sultry palette. I have been using this all month long. It saved this one many days, and it's beautiful on its own, so I love the Sultry. However, I want to pull in an older palette because this one made me appreciate this Huda Smoky Obsessions so much because they remind me of each other. So if you're just now wanting to kind of try a cool, or you don't want to commit to that big of a splurge, this Huda Smoky Obsessions is a nice, cool, neutral palette. This has the cool browns down here, this one. It's got this nice warm color up here. It's got the black. It's got the beautiful shimmers. This is a beautiful palette. This one made me appreciate this one again. This is a nice substitute for that one, and this one is under 30. Okay, next, I have two singles in my Z palette, and really, I should have this Z palette in here as a favorite. I love this so much, and it's, I think, on sale for $22 at Sephora. It's double-sided, it's nice and sturdy. One of my subscribers told me I was looking for some earthy purples, and one of my subscribers said Blackberry and Hoax from MAC, so I picked those up. It's these two right here. These are so perfect, y'all. I love them. The Blackberry is beautiful in the crease. I love to pull that out with the sultry. And then the Hoax, this one, perfect transition color. No fallout, smooth, blendable. I love those. Okay, next, an eyelash primer. Essence Volume Booster Eyelash Primer. Y'all, I don't think that it is dramatic to say this is the best eyelash primer I have ever tried in my life. And I'm including Dior, I'm including the Lancome Sills Booster. I could throw everything else away and just use this. The first couple of times I used it, my eyelashes were so big after one coat. I was like, what? One coat, and they are just huge. This is fabulous. Okay, next, an eyeshadow primer, the CoverGirl Lid Lock. Heard about this on Hot and Flashy, and I bought this to save this. And I did get a couple of better looks with this, So if you have eyeshadows that are giving you fits, try the CoverGirl Lid Lock. I think this is as good as my Smashbox. It makes my eyeshadows go on better. It makes them last longer. I love this. It has a doe foot applicator. It goes on smooth, and then it kind of gets tacky, and I have to kind of powder it or put light eyeshadow over it. It still makes my eyeshadows easier. Now I'll tell y'all, I don't use these every day because I don't have oily lids or dry lids or kind of anything that I'm really dealing with. I used this to try to get my eyeshadow going better, and it did that. So I loved that. Okay, next, a powder. Lancome Longtime No Shine Powder. Heard about this on Stephanie Marie, and then Lisa J was also loving on it, so I picked this up, and I will tell y'all, it's a translucent powder, and when I first started using it, I was like, yeah, that's nice. It reminds me of a lot of other stuff I have. It's nice and blurring. Mattifies really nice. It took me a while to realize I'm not having to powder with that, like, ever. I maybe powder one more time when I use this. This is great. If you have breakthrough shine in the middle of the day, this is great. This has cut down on my powdering so much, I cannot even tell you. I love that. And when I'm using something else, I mix a little of that in to try to get my shine to stay down longer. That works better to control shine than anything else I have ever used in my life. It's great. Okay, next, a brush. This is the MAC 217S. And y'all, I'm always looking for more transition brushes. That's what this is. It is perfection for the transition. I think I heard about this on Mel Thompson. It's great. It's pointed. It's just firm enough. Gets right in here on that inner and really controls where that goes. Oh, I love this brush. If your transition is always giving you fits, like mine has always given me fits, this is great. Okay, then I have some skincare. I have 3 toners. 2 of them are clearance. One of my subscribers said, have you tried a clearance toner? So I picked up this one for normal to dry skin. Love it. It's very soothing. It doesn't have alcohol. Has chamomile. I love the smell of this. And it's very gentle. I love it. So much that I went to CVS and picked up another one. CVS carries Clarins and Peter Thomas Roth. I did not know. This one is for dry skin with aloe vera. It's alcohol free. This has a little bit of a thicker slip to it. The scent is lovely and soft. I've made everybody in my family smell it. Smell this. Do you love it? I love these 2 toners. On the other end of the spectrum, Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. This is an acid toner, 10%. Has tons of different kinds of acids in it, salicylic and lactic. This makes my skin nice and pink. It knocks out a step because this is my acid and my toner. I would say I use this about 4 times a week, probably. Next, the MAC Cleansing Oil. This is so beautiful. It takes every stitch of makeup off. It feels luxurious when the air is dry and it's cold and wintry. I think my oils are absolutely going to take the place of cleansing balms because you pump it out. It's just easy. and it takes everything off. This is lovely. I love it. Okay, my next favorite is a hair product, and that is a brush. I heard about this on Julie's Mimosa. Let me tell you why I like this. I think it's called a finger brush. These are very stiff, and look how it would just mold to your scalp. I use this for scalp stimulation. It feels like a scalp massage, and I just really brush my scalp, and it feels so good. It probably gets through product really good. I don't use it for that. I use it for scalp massage. This feels so good. And those are all my favorites. I loved my favorites this month. So y'all let me know down below some things you're loving so I can pick them up and leave them with you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.